Hi guys, I'm Jaina and welcome back to my YouTube channel for another video this week. If you're new here, hello, but please don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. It means the most. As you can see, today I am barefaced, which means today's video is going to be a base. And I've been seeing this video go around on TikTok for ages of like people mixing their powder to their foundation. So I thought I'd try it. So I'm going to film myself and we're going to kind of see what full coverage that actually gives. So I'm actually going to prep my face with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. You know I love this. And I'm going to be using the Vitamin Enriched Eye Base as well. Again, you know I love this. I only started using the under eye prep recently and it's just amazing. Like, it gives you so much moisture and it doesn't make your under eyes go dry. It helps with creasing. It's super soft. The moisturizer is so moisturizing that you can actually just use it as a moisturizer rather than like prepping your face. But I think in terms of base, underneath a base, this works really well for my skin. So I'm going to go in and prep my face before we go ahead with the video. So now my face is prepped, I'm going to go in and mix the powder and foundation together. I thought I'd go in with quite a full coverage foundation, just so we can try it and we can get the best result. So I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in the shade Macchiato. I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Banana Bread. So I think they're both quite full coverage. I'm going to go in with a buffing foundation brush. Now, I've talked about how I don't like using brushes a lot and I like using beauty blender. I think the biggest brush I don't like is the Huda Beauty foundation brush. I just feel like it's too dense for my face. I just don't think it, like, the product sits on my skin well when I use it. So I try not to. But however, I've been using this Morphe foundation brush. I think it's maybe £8 or £12. I'll put the price here and I'll put a link in the drop down to where you can purchase this brush. This is really fluffy. It's really loose, kind of dense, so picks up the product really well and goes on my skin really well. So I think that's perfect to put this on. So we're just going to get straight into it and I will be back at the end for a review. So I'm just taking the foundation, I'm giving it a couple of pumps on the back of my hand. I'm then adding the powder to this. And yes, I know this is not the most convenient way, but I did actually buy one of those metal mixing palettes off Amazon. So I will show you that in the next video. But yeah, I'm just mixing this together as best as I can before I apply it to my face. As soon as I put that bit on my forehead, I could see how full coverage this was going to be just because it went on super thick. I always blend the foundation down my neck and I take it quite far down my neck. I don't know if anyone else does this in terms of how much they blend on their neck, but if you do, let me know in the comments. Okay, so this is the finished base with no concealer, literally just the powder and foundation. And I don't know if it comes across, but that is basically flawless in terms of it covers up all my kind of spots, any scarring. I don't think you can see any through it. I actually think my under eyes are quite well covered. I would use concealer, but I probably wouldn't go in with a heavy concealer. I would maybe use my NARS one. So I am going to do my concealer just so we can kind of see. I have to say, it went on a lot smoother than I thought it was going to go on. I thought it was going to be like really cakey and a little bit but it was actually really nice. I think it definitely went on better with a brush. I don't think I would use a beauty blender. I mean, I might go in with a beauty blender now to buff it out, but I actually really like how that went on. I do think that is really full coverage. The foundation itself is full coverage, but it's got like a really dewy kind of feel to it. Doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't feel cakey on my face, which is a bonus. I'm gonna go in and do the rest of I'm gonna do the rest of my base. I'm gonna do conceal and contour, and then we'll see what it looks like and how kind of products sit on top of it as well. Okay, yes, I am back and I've pretty much done my base. As you can see, I've not put any mascara or anything on yet, because I just wanted to come back and talk about how amazing this TikTok trend is. So yeah, I used the foundation, which was quite a heavy coverage foundation anyway, and then I used the Huda Beauty powder as well, again high coverage. So when you put them together, I just assumed it would be really cakey, and it really wasn't. It went on really light, it went on really smooth. I didn't feel like there was like too much product in there. I actually feel like it's been a lot lighter than some of the other foundations I've used. And the nicest thing is that I didn't need a lot of concealer to kind of conceal my eyes and my nose. I didn't actually need as much as I would usually use, and I actually used a colour kind of a little bit closer to my skin tone. I used my NARS Biscuit shade under my eyes, just to kind of really alleviate the little bit of dark circle that was left. And then I went in with the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser, and I took that in Sand, and I applied just the tiniest bits just to kind of get a little bit of a brighter look. But I feel like the coverage is amazing. I didn't need to put any powder on my face. I didn't need to applied a little bit of powder on top of the concealer once I had applied it, and that is purely just to set the concealer rather than to put more powder on my face. I just want to show you like the actual coverage that you get from it. Coverage is amazing. I do feel like I just need a little bit of setting spray on it. So I'm just going to set my face with setting spray, and I'm using the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Setting Spray. This was actually a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Air Brush Flawless spray, but I really like this. There's not an overpowering scent. If you do spray a lot and you kind of get it in your mouth, there's a little bit of a, but it's like a really fresh smell. It doesn't smell overpowering. It's nice. But yeah, my overall feedback to this TikTok technique is it's amazing. I feel like, have people been doing this before TikTok? Like, who found this little trick? Because whoever found this little trick, thank you. My makeup on top went on amazing. Any cream products like my concealer, my contour went on great, blended in really well. I wasn't dragging the product, which was really good. And my powder products went on really good after. So like my bronzer, my blush, and my highlight went on amazing after. If you have not tried this TikTok trend, try this trend. Let me know in the comments what you think. What powders do you use? What foundation do you mix it with? Have you all tried it with a high street brand? Because that would be really interesting to see whether we kind of get the same coverage with cheaper products. Let me know in the comments and tell me what you think of this coverage, because I am on board, honey. Like this. This coverage is what I need. So my overall verdict is this works. This coverage, amazing. The feel, amazing. Light, dewy. You can also kind of mattify it with extra powder. I love it. If you are going to try it, let me know. I'll put all the products I've used in the drop down below with a link to where you can purchase them. And let me know if you try it. Let me know if you're trying it with any different products. Please comment and have a conversation with me. Let me know. Talk to me. Are you doing high street? Are you doing high-end products? And I'll see you on next week's video. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Bye.